Hi there and welcome back to Rugs and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Risen32 and we are back in the Soviet Isles. We're going to go up to, I think, 3 episodes on a week for this at the moment because I want to push the series along a little bit so that we can get a bit more done and see if we're actually going to make some money. So if you do enjoy the episode, guys, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so we've got pretty much everything constructed here apart from this dock, but we're going to get this built by our construction site, or you should be in a construction site, which is over there. Before we do that, though, there's a little bit more for us to plan over here, and we need to do a little bit over at the main city. Now, I want to get the road up, the bridge up, yeah. We can get that oil done there. Before we do that, though, so we are running a bit of a risk over here, and we don't have a fire station. I think it would be very wise of us to get one in. I'm really hoping you'll fit in here. What infrastructure? Oh, this road here. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Please. I reckon we can get a road in better than that. This fire station is pretty important, shall we say? We're definitely not going to extend the road. I think we could be fairly certain with saying that extend the rail is what I meant. So we can be fairly certain with that there. This should be picked up by our construction officers. I'm going to chance it. We've got pretty much all the materials now, probably apart from. No, we've got all of these components, and we're not requiring electrical components. We're going to be making our own mechanical components, so we're going to want to set up a system for selling that. And that is definitely something we're going to do. I think, I want to join this road on. Can we get a road? Oh, we can get a road in here. Okay, that's really cool then. I just, some reason I thought we're never going to be able to get a road through there. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, okay, yeah, there we are. That's works and resources back for us. If we can pull you... Yeah, I thought we'd be able to do it a bit better. So if we can actually do a bit like that. There we go. Okay, right. Why don't we even fight that then? And put you in there. Perfect. Cool. And that's going to be our way around here. So let's link both sides back up. Got our fire station in, which is going to be built. You picked it up? You have. Now this... Where are we? Yeah, this construction office here. I've taken it off auto for the moment. But actually, I'm going to put you on auto and put you on 1,000. Yeah, brilliant. So it's picking up pretty much everything in here apart from you. We'll give you that. What we are also definitely going to need is we're going to need some technical services knocking around in this area. Now, we're going to let these be built because we can ride out the winter for a little bit. Oh, actually, we get a bigger one in there. That'd be perfect because you will service a lot of this area. Yep, awesome. Okay. Oh no, we didn't get you. We will have you in there as well. That's going to be good. You will help out pretty much all of this, but we will stick another one in here. You do need... Okay, we need to get a road in there. I did not realise we hadn't connected that. So yeah, let's get this road connected. That's going to be quite important here as well. Because I'm a bit paranoid about fires at the moment. I really don't want to get set back by a fire. Our money is dwindling fast. So we do need to find a way to get a bit more of an income in there. And we get you in here. Awesome. These technical officers are going to maintain the roads in this area. Now we want to set up a bridge over to the potential... 75%. Be worried about people walking on there. I'm sorry, distracted. I want to set up a bridge to the oil, or where we're going to be potentially be setting up our oil. So if we run you out like this, and then onto here, but that's not going to be very straight, is it? No, you're not. Okay. Let's try and get... I would quite like the bridge to be reasonably straight. That's possible. Please, bridge. Oh, the angle is too sharp. Okay, well, what we'll do then is we can't build the road to it. We don't have to. Yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty good line. So if we give you a little bit of an increase here, and then that should be pretty good, and we can get you to there. Oh, is that connected you on as well? Oh, that is good. Okay, that is nice. I'm glad that's nice and low. That looks really cool, actually. Okay, right. Well, let's commission you to be built. And then what we can also do is we can set up... Oh. Okay. May not have been wise. Can we get you to... Okay. Yeah, we're just going to have to make this island a little bit lower. Don't want it to be too low. Oh, wow. Okay. Can we get onto the end of you and actually make you do kind of what we want here, road? Okay, no. Well, fine. We're going to pull you out like this. What I haven't done, or what I was meant to do, is what I did over there, is set up the... I've tried again. I don't know if it's been in like a little update, but I can't pull the sea level up. So I'm going to have to go into the landscape editor again and do that. But we're not in a massive rush for it, so it's fine. We can just set up this little area we built, because once it's built, that's going to be more important than Oh, hopefully the fire is more important than much else. So if we put you here, yep. And then what we're going to want to do is we're definitely going to want to store oil somewhere. Really want to use some of these mods here, but we're going to have to wait a little bit. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, your general store. Okay. Yep. No, maybe we'll use them later on. Maybe we might. We will see with that. So we just want the one oil storage in, and we could put you almost something like, if we can get you in there, that'd be perfect. Just run a road down the side. I'm not purposely trying not to put too much on this island. If we want to, I guess. I mean, it would be really cool to have lighthouses. Oh, actually, that does remind me of a mod. I'll have a check of this. I haven't used it before. Let's focus on this, though. Get this set up, and then we can... Yeah, perfect. So you will sit there nicely. Awesome. Now, we're going to build these ourselves. That is the kind of the way we're heading now, is we're heading very close to being self-sufficient. So let's not put you here. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, let's not, like, pay for things that we don't have to. We do need to get a profit sorted out. That is definitely something we do not have at the moment, and is something which we are working towards quite rapidly. That is good to know. What this bridge has definitely done, though, is it has now made this like a no passage area. Okay, is that a problem? I don't think so, actually. I do not think so. It could be. No, is it? No, because we're gonna import steel out of here and mechanical components out there. Do we want to do them? I wanted to do them as one. I think we can just sail around to do it. Fine. Yeah, we'll accept that. We'll accept that situation. That's not going to be good. What we're also going to need in this area is, because what we're not getting into our nice little mechanical components factory, is any bodies. So we're going to need a distribution center set up. Now, what we're going to do is, I have a little one in here. Yeah, I do. Perfect. So I'm going to set up, I'm going to purchase a tiny little one here. And we're going to put you in... Oh, you've got no power, though. So we can't put you in there. But have you got power? Okay, you do not have power. Glad we checked that. We've got a little switch in here, have we not? Yeah, so we do have an additional power node that we can take out if we want to. Okay, so we're probably going to do that and actually have power over here. So with that in mind, we can always move this back to there if necessary. So let's place this down. We can get a power. I called it a power node. It's definitely not a power node. We'll put you in there. I'm going to pay for you because I need to set you up. This one. We may end up keeping this, actually. This might be beneficial to us. But what I want in here is we want to get... Well, actually, if I go open hull... No, actually, you are probably going to stay here. So I want you to have a decent amount on that. I know that's quite pricey what we've paid on it. But I need you to grab steel from here. Then empty it there. And I want you to keep it 90. I want you to keep it full. And we'll see how quick we can run this. It's going to be quite interesting to see how that goes here. Up, yeah, okay. So, are you producing any steel? You're not, because we haven't had a delivery of coal and iron yet. So we haven't really let this run on very much, but I noticed a few things, and we've got... Oh, there comes our first coal ship. So we did make some changes to the coal ships. No, I didn't. The coal ships, yeah, I've just shortened the route. They're just going to ferry backwards and forwards and sell the coal, because I reckon we're producing enough coal to fill these two up and supply the city and sell it. And that we should, maybe, that's going to help sort of like profitize us. Aha. This is why we need to be doing... Oh, you've got fuel in there, so what's your problem? Buildings without power supply? Why have we not got power? Buildings without power, are we just... Oh, there we go. Are we having people issues over here, are we? Little people issues? I think we may well be. Okay, we've got people in there, so we couldn't see that now? Or have we... Can't have broken something, surely? Aha. Right, that would be why. What I did earlier was I put in a power station for this construction office to power station. A transformer is what we're calling that, isn't it? What it is. Yeah, I put a transformer in so that we get power over there. So I want to build in here is an actual big distribution office, which I was meant to do. Which is only going to be a small one. That's for us to export our mechanical components when they're constructed. If I can get you in there, that'd be perfect. There we go. Awesome. There we go. And that's what you're going to be for. And someone will pick that up. Probably need to grab you. and remind you. And then we got distracted because what I have done is I have set it up so that we now have a big iron ship on iron hopper ship over here, and he will keep us supplied quite nicely with a lot of iron. Also going to sell it. So what I'm hoping is our combination of 2-3 hoppers selling ores plus the original hopper ship that we had at the, I'm calling it the capital now, at the original city will be enough to supply and fulfill these needs that we have, which will be very important. We also don't have a fire station over here, so we are going to need one of these. Don't have the luxury of building this, so we are going to pay for you. How pricey are you? You're not pricey, that's fine. So yeah, we'll pay for this. We'll get you put up in here, and then what we should be able to do is we're just guaranteeing that the structures that we paid for in here aren't going to burn down. We've got members over here which are going to fill it up. Yeah, you're filling up quite nicely. And then you'll be dropping off soon, will you? Yeah. Which is good. And you're pretty much going to fill, so you're set on coal, yeah. They will run, you know, they're going to cross the border empty this time, but in the future they should be sitting a lot better. So I think a little bit of running and we should be good. There'll be some money being brought in, I expect. Definitely. There will be some money that will come in and should help with this. That's good. So we're going to get all these buildings built. That is great. You're up and running. That's what I was waiting for there. So if we get a couple, well, I think we just need like 2 fire trucks here. There we go. And that will dictate how many people it is. You get out of power. Okay, yeah, we're just having like amount of people issue. Now, how are the building over here going? So we do have, now this is, there is going to be a bit of this for a while. I was tempted to import more people, and that's the wrong word, I know, to pay for some immigration, but I think all we've got to do is just let this run, and we're going to have enough children over here that we're going to be able to sustain the population, or at least grow the population. But there is one other thing that we should do, kind of in preparation for the future, and something that can happen sort of like in the short term. Now, I want to flatten this area out. What I want to put in here is we're going to need some sort of university centre over here. Now, we've got a we've got a technical university, I think, in the other area. So that'll be fine. Now, let's just look at some things here. Now, what I'm looking for is paths, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we have lots of paths here. That's brilliant. So what I want to do is definitely going to put this television station. So there's some big things that I want to put in this area. But really, to start off with, let's just get a university is what I'm trying to think of here. I'm also thinking like a headquarters for communists would be over here. You have everything we need. What's cheaper to build? Okay, they're all quite pricey here. Well, I'm concerned about the time it's going to take. That's why I was thinking that. So we may end up using a modded building here. Concrete, gravel, asphalt. Good. You're going to use a bit of everything. What size are you? So you're a Ministry of Culture. Actually, that will fit in quite nicely. And maybe we'll use all these ministry buildings. They will look really good. And I could just sit you in like this. And you're running there really nicely. And we can use this as almost like the city centre sort of thing. Which is exactly what I kind of want it to be. I would use the lights, but we can't use that yet. So we're going to plan some asphalt roads sort of pretty much off the go here. And I want them to be like where we're not going to get across that. I'm aware of it, but that's fine. We can come off and have the crossroads somewhere else. I think that'd be quite cool. We're also going to want you to, I'm quite happy for you to do that actually. We will have a combination of them both, like then if we, no, I think like there's a good one. Awesome, right, sorry. We will have a combination of bridges and straight acrosses, and you will eventually pick these up because you're set to do this area. Nope. I mean, you've got everything to do that. What's your problem? Gravel storage, asphalt can't produce asphalt. It will do when it gets gravel. Okay, yep, so we picked up that red. So hopefully this chap here will pick it up and get this area constructed. We will keep an eye on it, but this should be everything we need in this area now to leave it for a little while and just let it get on and produce us some cash money pennies. What we can also do actually in the short term is we're going to add you to this building. No. We're going to take you away and we're going to add you to this building here when you've got 10%, and then take it to the customs house and unload that. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that would be good. That should make us a bit of cash at least. We won't be producing anything yet because, again, we're just waiting on iron. That's it. Once we get iron in here, this will kick in and should be quite good for us. And that'd be good. I mean, we've still got quite a bit of work to be doing here. We haven't connected this back up to the road, but it's kind of in a state where we can let this be, and potentially we should get a little bit of income. You actually only need to hold mechanical components, yeah, and you're going to give us like a massive load that we can hold. Yeah, that's brilliant. And this is going to be our mechanical components capital, if you have not noticed, which will be excellent for us here. We do need to get that's 321 tons. Okay, that's a good number to remember. And then we'll be able to hold a lot more steel over there, which would be great. So our ship will supply mechanical components and steel to the rest of the world, whatever ship comes out of here, which will be good for us, definitely. So yeah, we just need to leave this do its thing. We could do with more food over here, but it's going to be a little while before we get that. I don't want to plan any more buildings quite yet, actually. I'm now thinking about this and thinking, you know, what we're not going to do is we're not going to make that asphalt yet, because we may change our mind on it, and I don't want to be committed to it. But what we will do is we will have you as a lovely little... Yeah, we will do that. We'll have you as a little dirt road, so when this road is built, they'll get straight on with that, I hope. We should have everything in here to build roads, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's just going to be, I suspect, getting gravel into here. What, you should be making... you will do it. So we are importing cement, but let's not worry about that for now. A little bit of track to build here. These buildings also will be built at some stage. So it's just kind of like... There's going to be a natural growth in here, which is going to increase our production, which will be, you know, it's going to be great. So we can leave this now just to get on with things, and we'll keep an eye on the oil. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, actually, we've got space here, have we? We definitely have. Can we? No, I hadn't thought about this. We were to go... I don't think I'm being harder. We're pretty big. Okay, we do have a little bit of land here. We're going to really struggle to get you on there. Absolutely are. Oh no, we could fit you on this side though. And we've actually got an out for it. Are we going to... I don't think we're going to warrant producing enough to make that a thing. Okay. Then we're not going to do that. We'll have to set up a refinery somewhere else. Are we? We could ship... I'm now thinking in my mind is that we could link... Because there's a few islands that have got oil on them. And we're going to have to do similar sort of things. Like this island here. So we could link them all up so we can just have a ship pick up the oil, drop it off to a refinery. That is something to think about, but not right now. We're going to need to see how things go. So what we need to do in this area, which is quite important, is we're going to have to pay for some roads to be built because we don't have the electrical components to do it. That is excellent, because what we can see happening now is our roundabouts are coming good. So I'm going to pay the roads which need, because these have got lights in them and we don't have the... So we'll pay for it, but as we can see now, this road system is going to come together, and we're driving on the right-hand side of the road in this series. So, with that in mind, we need to tell you chaps to drive on the right-hand side of this road, then the left-hand side of this. Well, that's not correct, is it? The right-hand side of that road, and we'll get this done. There we go. Cool. The roundabouts we will set up when they're fully complete. But what I want to do on this roundabout is... What we're not really able to do at the moment is distribute food to this very well. We're getting a good amount of clothes in it, so that is excellent. But this warehouse isn't working, and I just want to drop this down to just chemicals. Well, just really fabrics, crops, and clothes. Chemicals we could probably deliver straight to the fabric factory. Might be a better way of doing that. And then we can just have fabrics and clothes and crops. We could probably also do it as well. So there's a little bit... I may end up doing that off camera, just tweaking the delivery system. But... this warehouse, you here are going to be our... Yeah, you're going to be our distribution centre. Okay, right, that's good. So I'm going to call this... We're going to rename it. We rename you now. We're going to call you... I'm going to butcher this word. Protein... distribution... Food and booze. Yeah. Food. No, that's not the button I'm looking for. Food and booze, yep. Food and booze. Let's get my cursor out of the way. That's not how you spell booze at all. Booze. Distribution. And that should be good. I've moved my keyboard. I can't write. Distribution? No, distribution. Distribution. Okay, we don't need that S. I feel like that S should have been in there. That was distribution. Can't tell I'm dyslexic. There we go. So we're always going to know what this is for. So this, I'm going to keep minimized up here, which will be excellent. So what I want here is a little park for us to distribute out of here. So we're literally, all we're going to want for that then is, we don't really need to go too extravagant, is we're going to want a warehouse. It's all we're going to want, isn't it? A warehouse. I mean, we may end up with a food factory in this area at some stage. So let's remember that, and because this is what I'm going to be flattening a lot more now, just to give us a better sort of build service. So if we remember that we definitely want a well, maybe we could definitely get some food production done over here, couldn't we? Food, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that gives a lot going on here, but then we're definitely going to need to, yeah. So we can plan that to the future. So we're going to want the warehouse initially, and then we can bring the grain over here. So let's think this through properly. Well, we don't need to go that high. I quite like, if we're going to do that, then we're probably also going to want to export the food over here as well. That's something for us to work towards in this area, and then we can just expand the city and run out. This is all going to need reworking. So, well, no, we can just have another line across here and link up over there. I'm just thinking with how we're going to run people. How we're going to run people for it. It would be like that. So I want the warehouse here. Yeah. So let's have a look at I put the warehouse down. What I'm curious about is food. How does the... Oh, we do need to do livestock somewhere, but it's probably not going to be here. Distillery, a pub, grocery, food factories. If we put a food factory... Oh, you do have multiple options. Oh, you did. Because what we can do now is we can make this really tight little area. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Do you have... Oh, you do have access in the back. Do I want to do food here? I'm like second guessing myself now, because the food we've got at the moment, we're producing enough food at the moment to not really worry about it. We may want to in the future, but so we're in a position to do it. Yeah, let's get it in here, is what I'm now thinking. So I want food, but before we probably get this actually functioning, this is more like future planning. No, I want your road to be here. Do we? No, we'll turn it the other way. Would be good to get you to fit in like that. Yeah, yeah, excellent. That will work, and then we can get our grain storage in on the other side, and we can sit you quite nicely like this. And what we've got is like an area quite close to town that we're going to be running vehicles in the future, which is going to be able to... I'm purposely doing this in roads, because... Why not? Yeah, no, because we want this to be bitumen eventually. I should have paid for that one. We'll upgrade it when we need to, which will probably be a little bit in the future. So you're actually a little bit lower than that. Okay, we haven't flattened that very well. Oh, maybe that'll work. We can like keep you on a mound and bring you down. Yeah, maybe. Maybe indeed. We can bring you... If we take that down here, just make it smaller, and maybe that's something I should... I'll do a bit more of this off camera, but yeah, I actually think we can kind of keep you quite high. I think that we should start trying to do that now, like having sort of slightly different layers of buildings, and not always be on the... Well, we're not kind of purposely not built on the flat, as you can see in this area. Yeah, that should come together quite good. Okay, so let's use this building for what we want to use it for. So we want to limit the storage here. I don't want any crops, any chemicals, any fabrics, any clothes, any electrical components, any mechanical components, any plastical components, and I don't know if we're going to want any electronics, so we're going to leave it there. What we want to do now is we want to grab our food, booze, distribution set. We'll put you onto this one, and you're going to load. Excellent. We're going to keep the other one in there, because, yeah, I'll keep the food and booze on there just so we can empty it. Excellent. And then, you, my friend, are going to no longer deliver... Actually, you can deliver over here. So, do we have a name for you? Awesome. We have. So, I just want you to deliver some grain here. Yeah, we'll keep you at 90% full. That'd be good. That looks right. Also, yeah, we're going to unload the meat over there. That looks fine. Looks good. So that'll be fine there. I mean, you are starting to get a lot of options, so we are going to have to keep an eye on this. It could be wise for us. Think about this. Where's this warehouse? Oh wow, look at all that food. Okay, so what's going on here? So you can't be delivering this food very well. There's got to be an issue with this somewhere. Or are you guys all on the way? Or are you, have we got a load of people queuing somewhere? No, we do? Okay, I suspect they're all on the way to deliver to here. Okay, which is going to be good because you're not going to do that anymore, and we've probably really confused it. And this is closer, so we should be able to deliver slightly faster or more regular is probably the better way of doing it to this place here. And we want you to fill this up to the brim. And you just bring food and booze here, my friends, and that'll be excellent. Okay, right, so that means that we have the food and booze distribution center. I want you to load all the time. That is good. Right. That should now have a great time filling up with food and booze. Then what I need to do is make sure that we can like maintain a decent amount in there. So who are the ones which are? So do we need to then? We've got a lot of distribution officers, and I think I'm going to go through them before the next episode and name them so we kind of know what they're doing, because at the moment I've got loads of them. I don't really know what they're doing. You're just moving around the right things. Yep. That is fine. Yeah, we can see we're chucking in the alcohol and food here. So there's one which is shipping you out of here into there. So I think I'm going to say no to that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a specific tiny little distribution office which will fill our need on this. Can I put you in there? Would have been too good. We've got no power over here. I'm aware of that, but we have this chap here. And we could put you on this little roundabout, can we? I mean, we can. Surely we must be able to. Yeah, okay, you're on the wrong side. That doesn't matter for the moment, does it? Does it? We could put you over here. We could even put you near our... No, because what I want you to do, I want this to export out to the... Put you over here then. I'm going to call you... Yeah, we can squeeze you like right on the end there. Perfect. You got power? You don't have power. Let's not put you there then. I want it somewhere where we can get power and I don't have to plan that too much is what I was thinking there. Which would be more over this side. Wow, if I could put you in the middle, that'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? In there? Nope. Okay. Well, do we want... I'm going to do that then. What can we not? We're just going to take power from here anyway, so let's get you over here. Can't squeeze you in this little area. I can put you there though. Oh, I want it in this place so it's close to either where it's going to pick up or going to deliver. So we will put in a road here, but I'm going to pay for you. And we could have... Oh, I shouldn't have paid for that. We can make that look so much better. I could have connected it to this. I'm going to redo it. I don't like how that looks now. I've changed my mind. No, I'd rather waste a little bit of money and make that look better than plonk that down and not waste the money. We can get you at least onto here. Yeah, so we can sit you in there. You've got power. I know we're going to pull power over to this. What I can do is that. And then I'm going to pay for you. And I'm going to pay for you. And I'm going to pay for the distribution office. Yeah, I am. Just in case we're in a position to export. So what I want to do is we're going to pick up from you, but only when you're 50% full is what I'm going to say. Yeah, I think that's good. And we're going to unload to you. And we're going to keep unloading until you're full, which is probably going to mean there's going to be a delay on getting everything into there. So now on this distribution center, like I'm going to go through these, but this one and sort these out. I think that's, you don't really want to watch me figure out what all my distribution centers do, and I will rename them. We've got a bit of a sense of what's going on here. It's starting to get a bit complicated as it tends to. You are filling up with the right things: chemicals, fabrics, excellence, clothes will be good in there as well. I think we're kind of in a position now where we should be able to distribute to, once we have this chap, food coming into this chap. Oh, look at our roundabout coming along. The boys are about. What we want to be able to do is distribute to our food, which we're doing okay on, which will reduce our costs, because we have a little look here. Oh, wow, okay, so we broke the 100k mark. Excellent. That is really good. So we've got rid of some steel. Awesome. Brilliant. Cool. That's exactly what we want to be doing there. Costs is, look at 13 grand on food. So I want to get this food cost down a lot. Meat we need to work on, but I think we just need to stabilize a little bit. We're definitely going to end up borrowing another 2 million, possibly. We'll see how it goes, how quick it's going down. I reckon at the moment we're losing about 30 grand a month. A day, even, sorry. Which, no, 10 grand a day, I think I worked it out as, which would be 300,000 a month. So that means we need to make 3.6 million a year to break even. And this year, well, last year we made nearly 1 million. So we need to up that dramatically. And, well, we're not there yet. What are we in? We're in March. We're nowhere near it. But saying that, if we can increase these exports, we're looking at it, which would be looking good. So we need to get a bit of work done, but this new distribution centre, I'm hoping, is going to be the be-all and end-all. Let's occupy you with a couple of our old favourites. You were not going to go in there. Get out. Double click then. It was you I was looking for. Yep. Awesome. And they'll do the business for us. Get us all in there. We are going to need power. Do we want to? Yeah, we're going to have a road down here, so we will put you here. We're going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, and we're going to put you in there like so. I'm going to pay for that. I'll pay for you, and this will be connected up to a road eventually. I don't think we're going to have much more in the way of facilities in here. It's just going to be a little food thing. We can have our port here if needs be, and we can deliver grain, and we've got access to another little doodah there, which would be excellent. So on that note, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.